Aje we dey say where you. Mare dey ka baba na mega e. E la be ja people pet we go go. We dey say where you. We dey say where you. Mare dey na ke para dio. Sabe ya bo ya be zakriya bu. We dey say where you. Zakriya bu. We dey say where you. Ya na o. We dey say where you. Ga mo sore ga bro ga mo po woji. Para ga se me pue ma ge ko ma ga ga bo mo. Dia ga se na mwenye. Na o je be yo. Ajo baba me wi ga o. Abi ye je ma tere se kwa yo. Baba ga mo ga bo woji. Para ga se me pue nye dia ge ko ma ga bo mo dia. Dia ga se nya mwenye. Na ga se pe jo e go du ala mo ye. Mo be so ri won ju ero go ji o so ko lo de ko ni jo so ko ni ko lo de ko ni jo. O baba o bo. Abi nye de ga wi de se we ba nye yi. Abi ga nye de ga we ge bo na dia yi. O wi de se we ba yo. O de ya ndo o. Wi de se we ba yo. Ti na tu wa ba ma we. Wi de se we ba yo. Baba tu e ko na wo wi che. Ti na wo wi che nye. Wa be tu de ga wa na wi ko. Wa ga ro ta ko wi bu ara. Wa na bu mwenye. Aku baba yi ga re ga tere de tu wa ko. Ya bra bo be ya du ama. Baba menyo ga we yo. Na o je yo bu ye de wa yo. Na o je yo we ye de wa yo. E ni re ja baba me we ya we. Ma be ja le no ne ma ra yo ko baba pai pai. De mi o jo be so na ga o. O ni o jo baba me we ya o. Ga se mu apoyi. Ti aju ara bu awe ga di abaga. Wa du yi mo gba yin jara. Wa de baba bi mo gbo de gbo ajere fo o. Wala bi abe yin ya ke baba yi mo mu. Ga ro mo ni okuru bi ayi. Ni yo ku bi da ko ni ko. Ti o na po ra ja ni ko. Ya baba. Baba o. Mo ya ni mo we wa de baba bo. Yi ga ro mo mo okuru bi ayi de. No mu ga ba ja. Ya baba baba mama Ariana ye mama wale gwa ba ngi ya ka wen tu ara bu aja ne jende ya na nye ka ro ni ba we na be po ke dia po ni ya ke da ro mu ti wa se de ba we wa na mwenye wa mo ku wa we ga bo bere je ga ga te ga bu pe po pa ju o baba o bo ajo baba o bo jere ji o ja baba me wi ga o dia je o ja baba me wi ga ga o ye mba be nyo me pe ge fora di o ka ben sa mo ga ba mo gba la ji ba bi ye na me mo ja ne po ni de ne bo gwe ya mo ble ma ji ji ge ya bo Garo ni wa wi po wo ji de. Gala ne mo pe be nya ka po enye. Ni gala ma we ni grenya. Gala ya be nya ya go bia ga so ya ge gwa mu. Nya ga bu ma wo ya nya ka ji. Nya ga be na mu enye o. E tu na mu enye wa wa che. Do da me fu yo ni wi nya be yo wa. Mi wa jo mo e be che wa ki nya wo. Me fu yo mo na ma na re yo. Ti ba nya mu e pa wa e ka we yo. Baba ki amate yo bani de wo ni ga na wo ri ya bien. Ba baba ye de na ga wo ri ya de ga we o. Na o de de yo e wi ya de wa yo wa. Wi ya de wa yo. Wi ya de wa yo. O wi ya de wa yo. Na na de bien baba ya de yo ga de ya ba ga. O wi ya de wa yo. Mo pe do ye ge wa ya wa de wa yo. So ya o wi ya de wa yo. So ya o ya de wa yo ba ni ya do to. O wi ya de wa yo. Wala mo nyega ba menyo ze goro nyega pu bo ba dwa bo o mo na da bia nya o wi ya ni ke nyo na ze goro da baba me wi ga o bi ya to na mo bu bia ji o jani aji anya aga ri ya be za ta bo wi o ya ji bi ge mo ge pon twen ti abra ala ta ni to ji ma ga ni da ni ge ge nyanga ma Barentane zaji magane taja neki nyanyaga o ria bezo o dane taja wi ya o wo ne o do baba me we ga o ye du ga ga baba me we ga o ga do ja we de we ga do dia ma ni afianye ara de mo ya to we baba mo ne kiwe ke baba be wa we ba dia se du mo yan kon mi yan o dia ke wa dia se du ni enyan o wa mo ye za wa ma ne za we mo na bo gwa bo je wa ga wa de de wo mo bo o na bo gwa bo de je wa ga na ji wa bo we ni Broga mo ayi po enyo egere mo awuya mo ni ozen uya winyo gane mare mo wo da bobo se wa awuya ni muri o ne o do we ze wera njo do baba me we ga o do baba me we ga o ye ni de na we ze wera njo we da ga na ba de dun ni enyo wa mare gwa mo ga to wo re za o ye nya ma nya na le ju ya pe wuru ga o ye ni yo
romantic, I come from me, never got to help. Hey! Hello, 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 hello.
Chopla ya limie, ye pa kukwebo. Chopla ya limie, ye pa.
No colocación. Se van a cuidar muy. Ni mana me van a cuidar muy. Se va a llevar cama huevo ahí. Tome sale para cuidar muy. Y paga paga. Él no llegó a nada. Keep you do. Fire, cup of white bird, look over your paragraph. My makeup, look over your paragraph. So are you?
Let me welcome my friend and brother Umar Keita.
Never my way, why but not son of Casaya Capotu, Cardiaga Moruso,
Robertson Zoa, welcome.
Come on, a bounce of well to the Boyicanga, by the well, Mama. Say, you're not Yanatica, Granaka Consuya, no Yanatica. Great Anna walk away. And the body, yeah, you go.
Aseku Sharif, welcome.
Onaka went where from a corner, what I'm going. Kiwakano, hallelujah. Kiwakano, hallelujah. What a great, what a great. Power the world,
from W. Freeman, welcome.
You what I do, never struggle against the truth. The Puraka wear camera, Brenda Gono, Sasa Catane, Sasuya Wakano, Sasu, what a great. I am not dua. How are you? What a great. I want the baby go. What a great. I don't know what a great. In my way, come when you want. So why, yeah, come away for you are. Come away, you come away for Got my man, great as a ganyasa. Cup away, ya great as a ganyasa. So, woman, walk a great walk to where. So, no one walk a great walk. They are going to walk to open. What do I be? What do you get away with? Mama, daddy, we want to come and talk to her. Daddy, so daddy, we also. I'm having a wife. Mama, mother, also. Let's go,
let me say welcome to Kakai Fala.
Mama, why will I go? Are you a gama when I am? Kayana gama when I go?
having our political matter in our Liberian politics. Although she said that she is not participating in the Liberian boiling politics, but Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who I refer to as a political matter, she have again struck another strike. She have again struck another strike. The political matter of our time. Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has just struck another political strike. She struck another political strike, which we saw JMB being defeated in 2017. Now she has struck another political strike. Let me play you a free clip, and then we'll start.
Former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Just from having a meeting with Joseph Walker.
Welcome. We see you here at the United Party headquarters. What the visit is all about.
My colleagues asked me to meet with them, for them to say that all is well, they are working together, they are unified, with the Unity Party. But I was very clear, and they know it, that I'm no longer involved in active partisan politics. I have major global obligations. I'm working for the peace, development, empowerment of women and other nations in the world. So all I can do is, I'm a Unity partisan, so they can talk to me anytime. They said they want to meet with me, I will meet with them, but I'm not involved in active politics anymore.
Okay, so meaning you rejected their offer?
I just told you I accepted the offer to meet with them. What more you want?
You are not involved into active politics. Why come to the party headquarters to have meeting with the without your home?
You tell me why not.
Why you have to come here?
There you have it. That is the common president of the Republic of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She's just been having some meeting.
Why is Marta to you just listen to?
How are you, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to KMTV.
Thank you.
We just seen the common president of the Republic of Liberia having meeting in the Unity Party headquarters.
Yeah.
What is the meeting all about?
This is a political institution. She was stand-up bearer before. She's now a stand-up bearer emeritus. As we go into party politics, we need a pieces of advice to strengthen the young generation to undertake the prosper and the challenges ahead of our party. This is why today we assemble here. More beside, they meet here exclusively the Unity Party, Legislative Caucus, and the stand-up bearer and stand-up bearer emeritus.
So now that she said she has some mostly global obligations, meaning she's now waiting to work with the party in terms of supporting you for your electoral bid.
No, that is not the interpretation. When you accept a global responsibility, that should be your focus. It means your focus has now increased just beyond party politics. She's not going to be actively involved in running campaign like before, but she remains a member of the Unity Party and supporting actors and pricing, eminent pricing to the Unity Party.
So when she made that statement in the meeting, what was Ambassador Boaka's reaction to that?
Perfect. This is not exclusively Boaka and Sirleaf meeting. I just told you it's a meeting that brought together three components of the party: the legislative caucus, members, and the standard bearer and standard bearer emeritus.
We just listened to the former vice president say she's not active into politics, and you brought her here at the party headquarters when she says she's not active into politics. What do you hope to achieve, and what's your reaction to that?
We said it because of her global responsibility. She's not going to be too much involved in the day-to-day activities of the party. Obviously.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we talk to the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, Prince Moe? Welcome to the press.
Tell us about the meeting that we talked to the former president. She said she's not active into politics. Why bring her to the party headquarters here when she's not into active politics?
Definitely, she's our partisan, and she made her point to you clear that she's not active into politics, but she's our partisan, and we needed her to sit with us and give us some of the pieces of advice that we need to carry our party forward.
So, meaning such meeting would have only been held only at the party headquarters instead of anywhere else?
Yes, definitely, because if you're discussing unity party, there's nowhere else you can discuss it better than the party headquarters. So that's why we invited her, so that we pick from her knowledge and then try to strategize and move our party forward.
Yeah, this question goes strictly to you. You are the Deputy Speaker, one of the most powerful men in the Republic of Liberia. Why do you want to leave such position to go and contest for a Senate seat in Bond County?
It is based on the request of our people, and I think there's no position that is bigger than giving services that are needed to your people in your home county. So, I mean, it's something that I've already accepted, and I don't regret it, because it's about giving back. They have seen something in me, they have processed me, they have tested me, and they think that I can better deliver and bring the caucus together in a way that will foster development in Bond County.
With the level of other people in the race, are you positive that you are going to win?
It's not about
President. All right, we'll come back to messaging, Madam, but I want to move us now into a little bit of politics. Can't get you, sis. The young man said you were a seasoned politician and not go political. Are you still a member of the Unity Party?
I always have been, will always be a unity partisan. I have been deactivated.
Voluntarily or involuntarily?
Involuntarily. But that's not my problem. That's not my issue. But let it be known to everybody that I have been, I am, and I'll always be Unity Party. So nobody can change that one. But you want deactivate me? Well, okay.
Would you like to be reactivated?
The deactivated people will do the reactivation.
Okay, I hear you. So you're out there, you're here, Madam, now talk. Madam, Liberia goes to elections, general and presidential elections in just 13 months. How do you see where we are as a nation, democratically and politically?
Liberia is doing well democratically if you look at the fact that people do have freedom of speech. You look at the fact that people take many of their issues and something to court and they talk about it. So in that respect, you know, the freedom to be a member of a party, the freedom to contest in an election, those are all the good signs of democracy, and Liberia has them. Do we do good politics? No.
And that's not just a Liberia issue. That politics will not stay above, the spikes, the hatred, the accusations, the condemnations, and all of that take place. That's almost politics worldwide, not just Liberia. But we are a small country.
I need to say this. This party, the political leader, Senator Kapie, the entire party, nobody against Charlie Brodsky. Nobody against Charlie. We want to take Charlie for welcome day, led by the political leader, Jacob Smith, Senator Kapie, if they need be. If we can sit down and Charlie can allow our big sister to fix things, we can take our people for welcome gift into Bidela City and we will not be joining with them. But, hello? You gotta declare God is concerning and the land already. Let the people see what they here for. You can be here there. Hello? No, it's not possible. You can be here and there. Child Walker Brodsky walked down when he felt cheated and the democracy of our country was declining. He walked down to go rescue the democracy of our country. He didn't hide himself.
It's not starting. It's revolving. Okay? And then Madam Sirleaf before, but any us supporting her. And then Mr. Weir, that when you put Mr. Weir there, the economy will break down. There will be trouble. Eh? But I ended up supporting him. And people who call me war criminal, the CDC, when I joined there, I became the Holy Spirit. Then UP jumped on me. I joined UP. So I'm Jesus Christ.
Okay, finally.
Politics, they say things they don't mean.
So everything you said against the former vice president, you did.
Doesn't matter what was said about whoever in the past. We are talking about the present. What is the present situation? My mother that only power. 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 The only power.
No, sir, you are
not
being.
Power, my mouth. Then, to her is more. Imperfect creature cannot exhibit perfection, my friend.
Finally, have you reached an agreement? There are speculations that your political son, Jeremiah Cohn, is the running mate. What can you say to Liberians ahead of the official pronouncement?
You on the bed right now, but we are waiting for Friday, when the city will be locked up, and the body, all the supporters in Monrovia City, Maserado County, all the supporters, the young boys, the pepper riders, all those whose salaries have been downsized, that are suffering, the nurses, the doctors, the teachers who cannot get paid, the families of the 3 missing children, the family of the Gloria Scott daughter, the family of Captain Lama, and all of those people in Liberia, in a peaceful democratic dispensation. All these mysterious things happen. Let them come out to join us and rescue one. Names is rescue 2. That will be a big program in Niba, Bonkate, and Lofa.
Any final message for Liberians listening to you?
Well, my message to them is, if they feel that now is better than yesterday, and they want continuity of poverty, don't forget that the slogan or the platform of the CDC is pro-poor agenda, to keep the people pro-poor. Because since we took over 2017, no one investor has been brought here. No one concession agreement has been ratified. It's always no and no and no and no. So we call upon all Liberians who want liberation from insecurity, who want liberation from economic breakdown. The insecurity is causing investors not to come. Who want security from corruption? Because when people come to invest, we are told we know that they can have for kickback, so they go back. Those reasons that keep them away are going to be past, matter the past. Okay. So we have all our parents to join. Okay. This is democracy. This is the time to change.
Okay.
They will call them to join us. But you are disappointed us. You are disappointed us. You are listening to crooks. You are listening to irresponsible people around him, to ill and fasting. I am not somebody you can stand in church and call me a killer, a butcher of dough. Then you're not trying to reconcile, you're trying to open wounds. I respect him, definitely, my son, I respect him. And my wife is his family. She have been talking to me every day, Joria. I have not come to the country to tell people, I suppose you know. Principally, I tell you this, to be too damn greater than good. We elected Jeremiah in 2017 up to 2023. Why does he want to move Tom Grupi, for example? Why does he want to contest against anybody, for example? You don't know me, telling me. I'm a principle-minded person. So I told people that go around the money you're not still, because he the ways I mean deputy co-chair. And the ministry will come to defend the budget, they can pay to them. He got money, so why spend it? Yes, I'll be burning my great do up on him of my own. So do our Saturday MP, you fight me, you fall. When Brenda about to try it die, when Joko will try it die, when the rest of you try it die, when Tom will be try it cripple. Yes, further. I have a powerful making that allegation, they are stupid. Because my polytechnic was built before they came here. When I invited other than 2017 CC, where we came from with the Carter Declaration, they saw my university here. And the first thing you call Akara Grade name. Let Akara Grade comply with the chief of staff suggestion, go for drug test. If he's free, I will answer him.
He have also said he's willing to be the number one to take the test. But one of the major things that he accused of
an error in the land, especially when we hear errors speak, then we go to one error to interpret what that error may have said. In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Joseph Boakai is somebody you know well, and somebody whom you sat with, especially when he was at the Senate as president of the Senate and so forth, you had some interactions. He made a statement that that's why they were warning that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys, owing to the kind of way things are happening in this country. So, President, we are taking over the presidency. Is a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency? What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me.
Okay.
Even as I said, we sit down here now talking to you. Because if Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boyka, former Vice President Boyka, dropped in his heart, he collapsed, almost died. It is that boy, you call George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery that made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in the medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural heart. Compare the two. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, I respect him, but I'm sorry for the statement he made. He's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and elected him. Maybe you call Joseph, George Weir boy because of the age. Because Joseph Boyka is over 70 and this boy is about 50-something. So when you say boy, well, that's it. But boy, in the sense of immaturity, no. George Weir is mature. He's mature. That's why he told Joseph Boyka on the ground where he collapsed to fly here abroad for medical checkup, for medical heart surgery. That's what made him to live today. I think Joseph Boyka, in conclusion, should be very grateful to that boy who flew in out of the country for open heart surgery that make him to live today. But the way Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers.
9 of the what? One of the 9 ungrateful lepers?
He is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The 9 ungrateful lepers is one of those.
Yeah, but whatever favor the president did for him was returned.
I know the light.
Illegal possession of.
No, I'm sorry, folks. Not this one, James. The audio. I want us to play the audio. We'll come to this because we have played this few weeks back. But let's play the audio.
Yeah, this is old.
You have it. Yeah.
No, but the audio will confirm what in that video. There's a question asked in the audio.
I want us to play the audio first because it will lay. Then we can play the video.
Yes.
Do you have the audio, James?
Yes, I have the audio.
Because I got issue. You remember when you send it to me? What did I tell you? And I say you want to report it to NS. Just stay away from some of these things. Then at the end of the day, you getting me? We'll be done. Stay away. You understand? Because I got issue. You remember when you send it to me? What did I tell you? And I say you want to report it to NSA, right? Yeah. And I even send you Samsung's number, right? Fine. So a C1 had to go and went to Marta, you are already giving a gun to Koji. So he see what went to Koji and pick up the gun to me. You see that? And Shiki have been with people now coming to them telling you. The first two men called Primola, I should report. I said, never tell me that I don't work for you. And you want to report, it should be on record. Send it to them, their publication. They be aware, you know, yeah. Don't come to the report, you probably they give me instruction. No. I don't see the police, I don't get it, I report it to you. Just notify you, tell the Inspector General for Council, I don't report. So don't come in, they put it on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, my city on Facebook, put this raising that. So I made scared. I said, tell us that they're listening. He said, what are they listening? They're listening. And they're going to go. I see. And why he the CB's calling you back to back for now? You know, I really understand your default. They said Shiki, and somebody called me yesterday. They said, but Shiki will see breeze on the 4-7. So I even surprised. He said the man Shiki is living with sea breeze. See what breeze? Before the man had to die, the girl staying with sea breeze. Even the man dies there, that's it. Man to go there. Yeah, but why Shiki will be running around all the guns and see what breeze giving him no guns and he running around with? That picking. You know, at NSA when I was there, Shiki took a gun for somebody once. Yeah. That noise came. The noise came. We thought. I think he was the same Siwa that came. But I didn't take notice that Siwa was him. You get it, man? Tell me, you get clear yourself. You get me? You turn a gun over. You know, I was suspended and I see him there, told my gate, and they were really going to actually come out because that marriage were in that I took that thing from Chile. Oh, the gun? Since that time, and they flipped and they start calling me. Him myself when I'm talking. Oh, when you took the gun from Shiki, then he married, he see what brings marriage you. Yeah. So my boss suspended him. Somebody said we call him about Tekwa. Yeah. They talking about the video. Yeah. They call him Tekwa. They don't Tekwa. US citizen do, but yeah, you go by the state, but that's it. Yeah. It's really calling what the Tekwa. They was saying, I don't smoke for him. I got to go to the state. They go to the city. Yeah. The one can bring African food and things. Yeah. I'm not Tekwa. So hey, I see that by Liberia. Yeah, I was in Belgium. So not Tekwa. So yeah, no, I said, yeah. He said, no, put it, you don't want to put it. He said, put it around. He said, put it around. He said, what the Kenyan secret? I swear, man. He said, well, when it's on the carriage, and I was wanted to pass it. He said, pass it. I said, I was wanted to mess up with you. said, that's what I'm saying when you man into the air. I said, the better that's the other shit. So I see you probably got to be careful now. The very thing here, Shabu, you want to swap that. Yeah. You know, I'm not working naked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm very tired of it. I can talk more than that. I'm not telling you that you didn't know me. Sure. I want to allow. Oh, yeah, man, that's it. Put it out there, get to accommodate. Get, they know my ways that you're going to get it free. And they know I'm moving, they're showing the bank out, my driver, carry account. Yeah. They keep on them a star. Don't tell them, man, it's very for you, man. Just keep being vigilant. Yeah. Just be more tactical because you know right now you got there more phone lines opening against you, especially CWA. You know CWA are dangerous guy. Very dangerous. Yeah. Your wife is a prayerful person. Nothing the man will plan against you that will ever succeed. Trust me. Nothing will plan against you. Oh, he did. See what? Oh, he got AR-15. Yeah. I got a ratio with a friend in a ratio. When King was one time, but I AR-15, I want to take that out. Put that the one, that the inside area, but I AR-15. And the AR-15, where is it an American gun? The F4 about it. Yeah, the AR-15. They got it from America too, right? They got it from the kind of gas tank, the captain. Okay. And that weapon for sea breach too. Well, she can get my own. Yeah, she can get my own. Yeah. No way. When you're getting a whole shipping passport, you put it in a passport, you put now. Exactly.
In a simple way. The thing is, some people there, you're not married, yeah? Hello? The thing where some people there, they put them who behind the Supreme Court, they will put them all in the newspaper, on the radio, all they will talk, you're not married, yeah? And when you know people speak up for the today, you can just look at it and laugh, eh? Because the Brodsky in 2017 took the election commission to court because they were cheating in the election. He gave them the law said, and you say $10 law for you. And somebody can say, I wouldn't take $2. The law will hold you, but I hold $10. Councillor Brodsky said they cheated in the election. Councillor Brodsky carried proof that they were cheating. The Supreme Court look at the cheating. They say we see the cheating, but not plenty. They kind of thing all having that all. But you know what Councillor Brodsky did? The founding father of this party, he said, I disagree with the Supreme Court. But as a law-abiding citizen, I will respect what they say, but they know that they were wrong. When you pour small Kool-Aid in pure water, the water can still be pure? No. The law says, when you say fraud, cheating happens somewhere, that cheating can scatter the water in that pure again, that means you will do it all over. But the Supreme Court said, we see cheating, but we beg you that place there. That's the kind of court we're having. The Supreme Court said, we see the document that Musa changed. We see Musa's signature on the final document that he agreed that he changed the original document. Well, you get leader on it. That the Supreme Court does so. That the Supreme Court there. So, Councillor Brodsky dead in 2017, my political leader, thank you. You are a woman of courage. You are a woman of grace. You are a woman of resilience. I have seen you stay in the Liberian Senate among men. and you refuse to know that you wear scared, you not wear trouser among men. My political leader, the grace that God has upon you is only because God has prayed for this country. That is why he refused for people like you to crack. I've never seen a woman in politics who during challenging times, at the time she can be calm, she said it will be okay. He said it will be okay. When men who love the party emotionally shedding tears, believing, feeling that all is over, that's the time the leader can stand up and say, why not that thing God? It will be okay. But let me close and say, people, all the people who are doing with God, we are in the about 2023. 2023. The people nobody can fire you and they see your future. When they see your future and your future bright, they can fire you because they believe they can fire you to bring you down so you can reach to that future. But anything God has for you will see your face. Anything God has for you will see your face. This country, Grandmaster country, the entire Bassa belt. You open your eye and you open your ears. Some people went, so Jesus went to, he said, some people making miracles over there in your name. You know what Jesus said? If they are now against us, they are for us, right? I want to close by saying, unless some people wanted to be here and they're not here for any reason, the people who are deliberately not here, they're not for us. I'm not talking about. The people who are deliberately not here, they are not for us, they are not with us. But one thing I can tell you, we open our arms to everybody. We are prepared to reconcile. We are prepared to embrace, but we will not compromise. We will not compromise. I need to say this. This party, the political leader, Senator Kapie, the entire party, nobody against Charlie Brodsky. Nobody against Charlie. We want to take Charlie for welcome day, led by the political leader, Jacob Smith, Senator Kapie, if they need be. If we can sit down and Charlie can allow her big sister to fix things, we can take our people for welcome day into Beginner City and we will not be joining with them. You gotta declare God is so shiny and the land all the day. Let the people see what they here for you. You can't be here again. Hello? No, it's not possible. You can't be here and there. Charlie Walker Brodsky walked down when he felt cheated and the democracy of our country was declining. He walked down to go rescue the democracy of our country. He didn't hide himself. He was in front. The political leader has the political leadership and political mandate of the party. We all better fall in line, or the games that some of us may want to play will catch up with us. It's already catching up. But God is in control of this woman's leadership. You want? Clear the swim. Hello? If you want, clear the swim. Let me look in the camera. So bring up. If you want, close your eyes to the reality of what we talked before you. Get a friend away. When no eating in a car, that car is only for friend. And when the friend set up for law, it can turn to scrap and people can use it for copper. Let me leave you, yeah? I'm a speak. I'm a speak, yeah? Okay, we got Kagaya, we got a political leader here, Senator Zake, make it talk. So, we here, I will make some rounds in the country. As some of the international center this evening, I may go on the radio this evening to speak to the county. I speak to the county to tell the people, to tell you,
Speak. Best senator of our town, speak.
Thank you. If you want, keep the frame. If you want the frame to be useful, you better respect the engine.
Get a party for fire behind your lead. Get a free for fire behind your lead.
I put the boss more. I put the boss more. The body they go. Everything we're doing.
Get a free.
And now the father will be doing it. But the father don't get father again. Lord, thank you, Mama. Lord, thank you, fathers. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, fellow partisans. Thank you for those who believe in this woman. The senator of Grand Bassa County. The lioness of the Liberia Senate. The landlady of this county. The landlady of the entire Bassa Belt.
The show face of Grand Bassa County.
Who God blesses. No man can curse. You have here, here, 2023, October.
Let me welcome all of you guys to the magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. Before I start, let me say a speedy recovery for my friend and brother, the Grand Bassa County Superintendent, Janje Vagbe. Janje Vagbe said that he wanted to contest in the district what the chief Zoe of the Republic of Liberia, Chief Zanzankawa, my former boss, Chief Zanzankawa wife, is a representative of. Janje Vagbe, he came out to say that he want to defeat that lady. I call him and I'm advising, he never listened. I call him and I'm advising, he never listened. Now, Janje Vagbe, after the voter registrations, Janje Vagbe catch stroke. Stroke is on Janje Vagbe currently. Stroke. This is a woman who was campaigning. They killed one cow in the town, in district number 3. They killed one cow in Grand Bassa County. They killed one cow. All those that ate that cow, those are so many. Those that ate that cow and those are so many, all of them fall for that lady. I told my friend and brother, Janje, your superintendent job, what you get, keep it. Don't resign to go contest against that lady. He never listened. Now, all of us, although I'm not a big fan of the CDC, but Janje Vagbe he is my good friend. And I am wishing him a speedy recovery. This is what when you tell your friends, don't venture around this lady, they can't listen. They can't listen. He has been superintendent for since Josh Manor we took office. This my good friend has been superintendent for Grand Bassa. I don't know what get over him saying that he want to defeat the chief Zoe, the chief Zoe of the Republic wife, Chief Zanzan Cow, Madam Mary Cow. He's saying that you want to defeat her. Well, wish you all the best. Now, you see, for me, I like ADD. I like him. ADD is a brilliant speaker. He speak well. You know, he speak well. But ADD political career is done. Let me spread the good news to my followers, to our followers, to the Liberian people. That Nnamdi Kanga deal is sealed. Nothing can stop it. Nnamdi Kanga have finally agreed to go as a vice presidential candidate to Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. That deal is sealed. That deal has been carved and sealed. Why I am saying this? Nnamdi Kanga Lawrence met with Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf last night. The political matter of our time. The political Maradona of our time, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, met with Nnamdi Kanga Lawrence last night and advised Nnamdi strongly that she must agree to be a vice running mate to Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. Then Nnamdi Kanga said to Madam Sirleaf, what about Musa Belete? Madam Sirleaf said, oh, Musa, I will take care of that. Musa will be able to reinstate you as a political leader, and you guys will have a document signed. Definitely seen last night. I'm saying they seen last night. They don't know that some of us was in that conference call. They don't know. Madam Kanga Lawrence, she is not aware that some of us were on that conference call. That conference call took place last night. And that conference call was about her telling her supporter, telling the senator for Lofa, telling the former SG and Daniel Sano, those were the guys that was on the line, along with a few hierarchy of the Liberty Party from Nnamdi Kanga's side. They were the ones that were on the line. Nnamdi then said to them, I called this meeting because I understand that our political party have been divided because Musa Hassan Belete took us to court. Now, the former president of the Republic of Liberia have just called me and shared my just coming from having a sensitive meeting that Nnamdi is speaking. So she is saying I should go as a vice running mate to Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. And I told her, what will because of Musa Hassan Belete? And she said she will take care of that. She said she will take care of that, that Musa Hassan Belete will reinstate me as a political leader, and Musa Belete will call me, and including all of you guys, for us to be able to sign a document. That normally speaking. Then still Zago, when they say I'm lying, let them come to rebound. Let them come to say I'm lying. Anybody who come to debunk the statement, I will give the person $500. Still Zago, who was on the line. Still Zago said, Madam Political Leader, whether Musa Belete reinstated or not, we classify you as our political leader. So if you fall for that, that means you have agreed to the Supreme Court ruling. And in Bikana, you said that the Supreme Court, you're hearing from ADD, you said that what the Supreme Court said is their own. So it will not be prudence. And we will not support you if you go that route. Because we have been fighting this battle for almost little over a year. And when you fall for that, that means you made all of us shame. Still Zako speaking. So Madam Ellen Lawrence said, oh, but that is what that the people say that they can offer. Then still Zako Zako said, but what's about the United Party? The United Party said that they will be able to offer you to serve as a campaign chairpersons, to serve as the Senate Pro Tempore effort on the win. Why not you take these offers? But Madam Political Leader, if you take this offer, to go with Alexander B. Cummings, all of us will come out with a separate press statement. The how Steve Zako dropped the line, the how Gabriel Smith dropped the line, the how the former party chairman, the how he dropped the line. So that line, they left on the ADD. ADD was on the line. ADD was mute. ADD was on the line last night. ADD was mute. So then ADD said, Madam Nyamlikanga Lawrence said to ADD, what do you make of that? ADD said, but Madam Political Leader, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. If the United Party could not choose you as a political leader, as our candidate, and as a vice running mate, what the sunshine, then we will hang our clothes. That was ADD's statement last night. So my take here is this. If Nyamli Kanga wanted to be a vice running mate to Mr. JMB, and she never said all of this, and Mr. Johnson Nyumabwaka said to her, resign from your political party, resign the political leader, I will carry you. She refused. Mr. Johnson Nyumabwaka told her, resign, I will carry you as my vice running mate. She refused. Now, you want for Mr. JMB to come to carry you as after the Supreme Court, the higher court in the land, after the court have come out with the decision, they said that you was in the wrong. The court came out with the decision, said that you was in the wrong. So what is the essence? If JMB were going to choose you, Mr. Benana Ure, who claims that they wanted a young man, who claimed that they wanted a younger person, who claimed that anyone that Mr. JMB choose, that they will work with them. If Mr. JMB have choose you, it was going to be a conflict between Mr. JMB and Benana Ure. If Benana Ure, if Mr. JMB were going to choose, Joseph Nyumabwaka were going to choose Helen Petro Costa, it was going to be a beef between you, Madam Lawrence, and that of JMB. So in short, the man left all of you guys and went and took someone who is from a country who have complete control over. Now, so what was the essence? What was the essence of you fighting? You were fighting Musa Bete all of the time. You were fighting Musa Bete. You were fighting a losing battle. Because you have clearly demonstrated to us, because Musa Bete has said it, that if he coming to the United, if he coming to the Liberal Party, if Mr. Alexander B. Cummings is choosing you, he will not be choosing you as a political leader, but rather he will be choosing you as someone, as individual member. So you fight this battle. You fight all the fake fights. You fight all those fights. At last, for you to be able to sell your integrity. Remember what you guys said to the Bazolan. What you guys said in Grand Bassa County. Remember that. Remember what you guys said to Grand Bassa. To the extent Musa Hassan Berete went to Grand Bassa County. The Bazolan booed him. The Bazolan boo are him. So now you are waiting for you to carry the same Musa Assembly.
Could you say that again? I'm having trouble hearing you.
It is the same Musa Assembly that you are planning to carry to the Bazolan people. It is the same Musa Zana big commis that you are planning to take to the Baza people to be able to say, I wonder what you will be telling them. I wonder why you'll be telling them. I wonder why you'll be telling them. I wonder why you will say to your father. I wonder why you will be saying to your mom. I wonder why you'll be saying to your daughter and sons of Grand Basakana. I wonder why you'll be telling them. Only because the former president of the Republic of Liberia called you last night. Only because Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf called you last night and told you, go as a running mate. Go. Don't stop. Go as far as ANC can go. Go there. Go. Go as far as the ANC can go. Go with them. Amen. Madam Lawrence, amen. As I stand right now, your late husband, Edith Lawrence people are damn mad and damn pissed with you. Because the way in which you have sacrificed yourself, your political integrity, you have been sold. You are just showing to the people of our country. You are just showing to the people of Gambasa that you can be compromised. All that little tower ADD were talking, the lioness, the female lion, the female lioness, all that is a joke. Shame, Madam Lawrence. Shame on you. Shame on you, Madam Lawrence. Shame is on you because you are not a woman of your word. You were the same person that said that anyone JMB choose, that you will be happy to work with JMB. That you will be happy if JMB choose you. But anybody that JMB choose, that you'll be happy to work with them. Now JMB have chosen Mr. Jeremiah Pankung. You are not happy? But let me tell you, your political career is done. Your political career is done because 2029 you'll be replaced. 2029 you'll be replaced. It is like you don't have a political calculations. JMB has already said that you will only go for one term. JMB has only said that I will go for only one term. How long that you could not be a Senate pro tempore for the Liberian Senate? You be a Senate pro tempore for the Liberian Senate? Allow JMB and Jeremiah Kwanku to go. Give them their unfinished support. When JMB rule 5 years, the remaining 1 year, JMB will resign. When JMB resigns, JMB will automatically request for you to be able to go as a vice running mate to Jeremiah Kwanku. Then Jeremiah Kwanku will appoint you. But some of you guys, some of you guys have 4 senses. I'm sorry for you. Your political career is done because the Liberian people are resolved. The Liberian people are resolved that they will carry JMB no matter heaven fall. They will carry JMB. They like it. You're like it or not, what are heaven for? They will carry JMB. And that ticket is a formidable ticket. Keep your call coming out on 267 466 911 9. Once more, keep your call coming on 267 466 911 9. or you can keep your call coming on 215-266-6509. I wonder why the normally woman is looking for. So it is not true that you are campaigning. It is not true that you wanted to be a vice running man so bad, so desperate, not classifying the interests of the people, but their self-aggrandizement, your self-interest. That's what you are looking for. I am ashamed of you. I am ashamed of you, Madam Lawrence. I'm ashamed. But that ticket is already done and sealed. That ticket has been done and sealed. Because so long Dow have put her mouth in this, the ticket is done. But one thing that, Carter, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Oh, this is Elijah calling from Minnesota. How you doing, Eddie?
Elijah, go ahead. I'm doing good.
Yeah, so I listened to you and I just want to make my point. So you believe that JMB doesn't owe Nyomli Kanga, Heron Costa, and Dara Dillon anything, right?
So when you're saying that they're holding something, those are the same people that said that anyone that JMB choose, that they'll be happy to work with. That even JMB choose anyone, that so long JMB can be able to choose a younger person, that they'll be happy to work with them. And JMB never did, no, come in. JMB just never choose them, never choose Jeremiah Pan and just close his mouth. JMB before the day, JMB went to them. JMB called Nyomli first and was able to tell Nyomli that you don't know that based on the Supreme Court ruling, that was the reason why JMB prolonged his naming ceremony. You don't know that? All right. Based on that, Musa Bete said that a JMB choose Madam Lawrence, they will go to court. They will go to court. Do you want for Mr. JMB to be in court while other people are campaigning? I will say
there were more people usually make the mistake.
Okay, go ahead.
The first presidency, a JMB was going to choose Nyomli Kanga, Musa Berete, who support. It can change JMB decision.
Okay.
It can change anything.
Okay.
It will not change nothing because why? That particular position, only JMB got the power. The Supreme Court not get the power to appoint JMB running mate. JMB can even go or choose wheelbarrow ball once that the person he wants. The Supreme Court can change nothing. Musa Bedete can change nothing.
Okay. But both of them, the Heron Costa, the Nyomli Kanga, the ADD, they said that when the puppet choose anybody, they'll be happy to work with the person.
When did they say that? Because the very first time JMB, Prince Johnson paid JMB a visit to JMB house, and they took that picture and put it on Facebook. Heron Costa on his show said that the Americans are not happy with the Prince Johnson thing. Everybody celebrating the Americans are not happy. So when you're saying that they said that anybody JMB choose, they will work with that person, I can't remember where they made that statement. Where they ever make that statement.
But you classify Heron Costa to be in line with the political leader, right?
To be in line with who? With his political leader?
Yes.
No.
Okay, thank you. Kota, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Ibrahim Mzee, come on.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm blessed, man. My name is Emmanuel, and I call from North Carolina.
Okay, go ahead. Let me Kota, go ahead. Hello?
Eddie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I said the previous caller said something. That's what I tried to, speak about.
Okay, go ahead.
He said, "Oh, the Papa didn't promise those people." I tried to tell those they call it that Joseph Boakai did not promise anybody.
Okay.
The funny thing.
What are coming? Just what I'm coming to you.
Support the person. I listen to all the political actors that are involved, and you gave a very good analysis, AB, when you talk about it was good the old man. He didn't pick different person because he never wanted the other person to come out. The other person. If you can retrospect, one of Costa, it was a time Costa and Mr. Yuri had a podcast. I mean, what
I have a podcast right here.
Okay. I listened to Mr. Yuri, and there was statement made. I love Costa so much.
Cora, coming to you. Just hold on, coming to you.
The woman made, you can campaign for vice president position. That's going to Yombi Kana. So if JMB was going to pick Costa, it was still going to be trouble in the camp. JMB is a very wise old man. That's why I see people talking about, Costa will use that packet. Costa will. I just sit down and listen to them for a long time. That old man you see over there, he's a hard nut to crack. That's the reason why Ellen don't want nobody to. She didn't want to become a president because you know her leadership going to be fire and transparency. So because of that, Ellen seen it from a very distance. Saying, listen, I want a man around me. Joseph Boakai is a decent man. Very decent human being. He took his time to pick his running mate. All the other noise around it, the propaganda. These are things that we refer to, and the people around are causing this noise. They are spectators. Whoever want to go, they can go. But I can assure you, they will jeopardize their own political career as time goes by.
Thank you.
The Liberian people, they are watching with eagle eyes. Anybody slip off, say, we're going to support this person and support that person. Trust me, this time around, any decision for our country, any got no major piece of frying at all. I don't know why they always she's a political marathoner. She's a political marathoner for her generation. This is our generation. If we would sit down and get a crayon to Ellen to draw our generation for us, she would draw it, and we would never lack it.
Thank you.
So I'm saying this to say, AB, to conclude. Joseph Boakai made a choice. I believe every other person who are with Joseph Boakai should have stayed on board to push ahead to see what the leadership will result into. If you sure you love it and you believe in Joseph Boakai leadership, because the man on the front ticket is Joseph Boakai. Don't even pray that something will happen to him because that God got everybody's life. So for me, I support Costa. I love Costa. I love my bastard sister, Yombi Kana Lawrence. I love Senator Darius Dillon. I love everybody. But when it comes to this right here, they got to use their political ideology to see how best they can handle it, or else.
No, but they Nyamle Kanga and Mr. Cummings, the deal is already done. The deal is already there. Just remain now for Mr. Cummings to be able to announce it. The deal is already done. The deal is already done. Hello?
This is me, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, Paul, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you have to lower your receiver now, Paul.
Yeah. Is it okay now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so Evie, thank you for the topic on this discussion. First of all, I like the way you put it.
Hold on.
You see, I'm beginning to lose respect for Senator Dillon, the one who we all supported.
Hello? Yeah, hold on.
I'm disappointed because they all knew, and they called up before this caller that came, the counter of Bibi Boakai owed the guy. Bibi Boakai did not promise anybody that position. He kept it to himself. Even his principal lieutenant did not know who he was going to pick until the time for the picking. So all the jobs that the ALP were throwing, it was going to nobody.
Yeah, hold on.
And right now, where we are, we all respect Nyombi, but it seems to me she is not a person of integrity and cannot stand by her word. So such a person cannot be a leader. Honestly, it was good she wasn't picked, because, like you said, if she had been picked, ALP will have issues. If they have picked Costa, LP faction of Nyombi will have issues. So that was the best option that was made. Emma Sadi, nobody would dignify the fact that she wants to manipulate and insert or force people on Liberia. Liberians will decide who they want. If they want coming, they will go for coming. If they want Bwaka, they will go for Bwaka. But she shouldn't impose anybody on the Liberian people like she did with George Weah. Thank you.
Thank you. Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Yeah, Ebi, how you doing? This is Amara from North Dakota.
Amara, go ahead.
Yeah, Ebi, let me be very clear. I think a lot of people are listening to me on your platform. We should not be deceiving ourselves. Let us start deceiving the people. Ebi, I have very great respect for you. You are a very, academic guy. You are educated. And when the opposition's allies, when they say JMB pick anyone, will support the person. How you guys understand that?
I understand it.
No, I don't think you understand it because.
But you asking me a question.
Okay.
You asking a question.
Then answer it then now. Yes. Can I proceed?
Yeah, proceed. Kora, I'm coming to you. Please hold on. I'm coming to you. Oh, we lost him. Go ahead, Kora. Hello? We lost him. Let me call him back. We lost him. Keep your call coming out on 267 938. Keep your call coming out on 267 466. Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Okay, my name is Brahma Abraham Fuller. I'm joining you from Kigali, Rwanda.
Abraham, go ahead.
Okay. It is quite unfortunate to see or to hear on your show tonight that people are hailing Yomi Kanga Lawrence for her decision. If you can remember a few times back, I once called on the show and supported Yomi's bid for the vice presidency to Joseph Imam Bwaka. But seeing Yomi today taking such decision to backslap Joseph Imam Bwaka and go and team with that of Alexander Kumis, it is so disheartening. A leader who doesn't think twice shouldn't be a leader. I can't support Yomi Kanga Lawrence. Those who are supporting her or those who are hearing her today, they are not thinking in the direction of a conscious person, to be honest. If you look at it, or if you look at the whole thing, it was being staged. Everything that went on, it was being staged. From the ability taking the other party to court, everything was being staged. In that, Yomi Kanga Lawrence will not be seated by Joseph Imam Bwaka. At the end, they will come and talk to her. She go with Kumis. Why she can't think in that direction? Why Bejete have been fighting her all over, and today he's the person talking to her? If Yomi cannot be conscious enough to think in that direction, then she doesn't deserve the support of the Liberian people. Even the Basel people will not support her. I trust the Basel people for that. I know what the Basel people are capable of doing. A common example to Bwezonga Fine, when he wasn't selected by Joseph Imam Bwaka, he felt going to the CDC or going to make him very big or victorious in whatever he does. But today, Bwezonga Fine crying all around. Just because of that decision he take by leaving Joseph Imam Bwaka. If you need to be careful,
let me inform you that the JMB meeting in Bon County with the chiefs from the three counties, from Nima, Lofa, and Bon. The chief net got up and the chief net told JMB that go to Grandmaster, go and go make peace with Bezong and Finley. After that, report back here to us The people went to Grandmaster Meg Benzonga and they smoked the peace pipe. Benzonga told the people that he is ready to join the people in his political journey. Now that was done. That was done. So the people reported back. The people reported back to Bonkante where the chief from this 3 county met, and they told him that we're advising for you to carry Jeremiah Pankum. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is what I wanted to say, right? I want to be very clear. Under no circumstances, we the conscious youth of Grand Bazo County will support Yomli Kanga Lauren in any electoral process. If she made any decision relating to the Zanabi committees, we are very clear with it, and we are willing to follow in all dimensions. We have seen her tear people down in Grand Bazo County on many occasions. We are led us because we feel that she has the leadership potential, but she is proving to us that all those things that people sat on the fence and said they are all true, and we are willing to follow in every dimension. We are just daring Yomli. We are just daring Yomli to take that decision, and she will see. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the voice of Abraham Fore. And let us go to the call right here. Let us go here. Kora, what is the name and where are you calling on from?
Yeah, this is Amara Bike. We're talking, unfortunately, the phone went off.
Yeah. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so as I was saying, we should be very honest with ourselves. When these political allies were saying, anybody GMB pick will support that ticket, they were not talking about picking outside the camp.
But who you classify to be in a camp or outside the camp? Who you classify to be in a camp and outside the camp?
Who do you is outside?
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that Jeremiah Kwanko is an outsider? Who told you that?
Jeremiah Kwanko was CDC. We all know. Everybody knows that.
But so because Aaron Costa was CDC, so to say no, I don't agree to that. Jeremiah Kwanko, I am saying now public media platform. I am saying it. I'm saying
that you don't agree Jeremiah Kwanko is an outsider.
I don't agree to that. So because CDC pledged a loyalty support to Jeremiah Kwanko in the senatorial elections, so that means that Jeremiah Kwanko is a citizen.
He's an outsider
No, Jeremiah Kwanko is not an outsider. Jeremiah Kwanko is not an outsider. Jeremiah Kwanko is an outsider before he was the campaign chairperson for United Party 2017. He's the outsider before.
Are we talking about 2017?
No. Okay. We are talking about 2023. So Jeremiah Kwanko is a member of the MDR.
So when will that collaboration with the Unity Party?
It can even happen last minute of time. It does not matter.
So it does not matter.
It does not matter.
That's why the reason it does not matter to you people. That's why the opposition is in chaos.
Okay.
That's why the opposition is in chaos.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okora, what is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Hastings Goko. I'm calling from Toledo, Ohio.
Go ahead, Mr. Tosi.
AB, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your informative platform. But AB, I'm completely disappointed in Darius DeLong and Yomli Kanga. These are the people that some of us supported, during their re-election, especially Darius DeLong. But like what the other callers have said, these people, if they go to Alexander Cummings, their political career will be destroyed in Liberia. And nobody will ever respect them in that country. That's why I want to say this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are saying that Jeremiah Kwanko is an outsider. Then who is Aaron Costa? Jeremiah Kpanko never went to CDC to go pledge loyalty to CDC party. Jeremiah Kpanko never went to CDC to go fair inform. Jeremiah Kpanko never went to CDC to go take oath. Jeremiah Kpanko, as far as I'm concerned, Jeremiah Kpanko oath is with the United Party. Because it was this same United Party who made Jeremiah Kpanko a representative before he was a field setter. Jeremiah Kpanko was a field setter before when he went to Cotton University. Jeremiah Kpanko, he was the campaign chairperson for United Party 2017. He and Prince Joseph almost fall apart. Jeremiah Kpanko, he's not an outsider. So just stop. So she said that Henry Costa is an outsider because for the same thing that Henry Costa pledged loyalty to the same party, to the same CDC party. Should we say that Jeremiah Kpanko, ADD, Henry Costa is an outsider? Just stop that. Just stop that. So because ADD pledged loyalty to Madam Sirleaf 205, so you want to me ADD was an outsider to Liberty Party? What you can think? But one thing that I can say to you all, that the ticket is done, the ticket have been sealed, and the one thing that the ticket will do, the ticket, it will either destroy Nyomli politically, it will destroy Nyomli political ambitions. Keep your call coming out on 267 466 9119. Once more, 267 466 9119. Or you can keep your call coming on 215 266 6509. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267 466 9119. That is the number to call. Look, for me, I am happy. I am happy because the Liberal Party will now see for themselves that Madam Lawrence, she is not fighting for the Liberal people. That this letter she is fighting for her own self-aggrandizement. That this letter she is fighting for her own self. That letter is not fighting for the Liberal people. Cora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
I'm calling you from Ashton, Pennsylvania. And my name is Abasin Donkboy.
Abasin Donkboy, go ahead. Yeah. I'm doing good.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I want to tell you thank you for the show. And the second thing is, I must say that I'm kind of disappointed in Nyomli because she was one of those.
Cora, I'm coming to you. Just hold on, I'm coming to you.
The issue that was on ground regarding the court issue between she and this guy of disability. My brother being a very smart man, he doesn't want to get her attached to the process. At the end of the day, the guy going to use a court as a leash to drag her from the process, where as when they're supposed to be going for a campaign, they will be in court. Being a very smart old man, he thought a while, he looked around the circle and said Kuhn was the right choice, and myself support the idea.
But not only that. Papa look at that. Papa, I want to tell her. Papa told Nyomli to resign as a political leader, and he was going to carry Nyomli. The president.
Right. You see? So, because of that, and I also kind of thinking, why would people in a sound, sober mind thinking that Costa could be a very good choice at this particular point in time, to be a presidential candidate to the old man? What is experience in the public setting? So, to call everybody short, I would tell anybody for real, the particular speak the old man made is very formidable, that what people who come in to criticize the process are considered to be detractors.
Thank you.
They are all detractors in this particular game, because they feel that it is very powerful, it's very formidable, so they want to diffuse it with a lot of conflicts. So
Thank you.
Okay, against the backdrop, let me just come out there for a second. Against the backdrop, with the issue of early trying to create a situation for Nyombli and Commies to go together, she is using a very political strategy that she's not using that to win. She just want to use that to diffuse the entire political atmosphere, so that when Buckeye maybe go very low, they will use that means now for we to take a second turn, because early proposition is to ensure that we are going for second turn, at which time she might decline greatly, that they can't do anything to her in terms of code. So now Baga is a very staunch man. When he said this, he stand by it. That's why it takes time to step on the process for Umar Baga becoming president. But he lied. At the end of the day, the Umar will become president, and we all will support to the fullest as we can. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to our next caller. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling out from? Caller, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Oh, okay. Terry is my name. Terry Henry is my name.
Caller, I'm coming to you. Just hold on. I'm coming to you. Caller, yeah, go ahead.
Abi, thank you for your program from my side this morning. You see, we the opposition to this Dogware government, I don't think we are doing well for ourselves. We will lose the election flat. Because why am I saying this? Yombli Kanga and Senator Darrell Dillon and Henry Kosa, every one of them, they used to discuss in the interest of our country. They were not on a social media discussing for themselves. They were discussing in the interest of the country, in the interest of the masses. Those are suffering. Those are not getting here. People are suffering. But now, they are taking the whole thing now to benefit themselves. They are taking the whole thing to themselves. They are not thinking about the masses again. Why you raking on the media and but discussing that morning that they cannot even campaign for far-running mid position? So everyone all listening to them, they say to him that time. But now, when they pick Jerry from Nimba County that can produce more vote, because of Nimba can produce more vote, every one of them are getting vexed. And I know within myself very well that those guys can hit Nimba. They don't like Nimba. As soon as they call Nimba name to those guys, it made them vexed. I don't know their reason of getting too angry about Nimba. So for this reason, what they are doing, it will make us to lose this election. The ANC people the ANC supporter who are very happy today because of Yomi Kanga and Darrell Dillon going to that to their camp. I don't think they are doing well for themselves because all his supporter, their supporter would not support them. They will support Baka, but other people will support them. At the end of the day, I think Joe will be carrying the election back. Let's say the presidential back.
Thank you.
I don't think that we the opposition will make it this coming election.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kora, what is your name and where are you calling out from? Kora, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Yeah, it is Hassan Dugle calling from the Queen City, Minnesota.
Hassan Dugle, go ahead.
Yeah, I've really been listening, and trust me, when Liberian people resolve, they are resolved. Normally going, not going, is not anything to Buckeye. At this point of time, Liberian people are totally dissolved. When they want you, they want you. When they're done with you, they're done with you. So just normally, you leave them alone. They cannot shake Boka at all. They are just individual. They are not the voter. We are the supporter of Abraham Diro and Nyombli. We are many. Abraham Diro posted today. Look at the comments. So I don't want for people, because if you stand for integrate or if you stand for principle, you should follow by that principle. You cannot always preach that you are clean. Follower love you for certain reason. They not love you because you're handsome. They not love you because they love you because you always stand for the Liberian people. But if you put your individual interest and let your people down, they will go against you. And if you look at today's opportunity and forget about tomorrow, definitely you do it to yourself. Delon is my supporter, and I support him for all aspects. But when it comes to the state, I don't let that down. I always for the Liberian people. Nyombli know, and Delon know what all he been saying to ABC, all Palmouth and what have you. He came up with commitment that whether they choose you guys or not, you will still support the movement for the sake of the nation. At the crucial time, how they call it, Ellen will come and be using you guys just like you never go to school, all like that in the 8th going ahead. It's frustrating for you to see educated people that would believe, who the Liberian people will trust. They're not forgetting to know that the blessing you're going through is the blessings of the Liberian people and the blessings of God and the Liberian people. We know Liberian people, when they get tired with something, they don't care of money. If it was money, they don't gonna win. But they wanted him. And it's the same way now Boka is looking. Money can stop Boka. Your one, you cannot stop. Even those that even supporting Nyombli, if Nyombli decide to go with ABC, leave it out. She will go as an individual. But the follower, majority of the follower, now Nyombli can is split into two right now that are speaking to you.
Yeah.
And they will be the men Liberty Party, Unity Party people today. Just go to Daniel Sando, the executive director of Nyombi office. They totally against the movement. You never see that guy is a guy. He's somebody with principle. Somebody against him, against us. They don't believe in that movement because you should always stand by principle. You should stand by what you say. But you cannot have two tongues. When you say this today, tomorrow you change it. They don't people respect you. You're not matter in slave. That Ellen will come and control you, then you agree. You and your sister. You're losing your follower bit by bit. And forgetting to know, because you should always look at two things, AB. Or, okay, where I'm going, is it a winning thing? In case this cannot win, he not even go second or third, he not even go third or fourth. What will be the end of my political career? You should first calculate that.
I want the Liberian people to know that we have tried with all efforts from our party and people with like thinking to ensure that we get together in a collaboration to defeat the ruling party. And that effort was supported initially by Ambassador Joseph Neiman Boycott and some members of the Unity Party. We got together with like-minded political party, and we started what is called the Democratic Alliance of Liberia.
with the hope that we will do as was mandated to us by the Liberian people. Unfortunately, we'd like to inform the Liberian people that we have not been successful. And we want to assure the Liberian people that we are committed towards coming together. But we must come together in good faith. We must come together in the interest of Liberia and our international partners, and not in the interest of one or two persons and the desire to hold political office in this country. Henry, you are aware, because we've had the discussion before, and my entire political party knows where I stand. Mm-hmm. As a politician, one should never say they only want one position or they will not hold a position. That is why we have remained mute. But you can attest to it, and other members of my political party. And in fact, at the convention, at our national convention in Bangan, we made it clear that it was time for young people to take on the mantle of authority in our political spheres in Liberia. We encourage our the political leader of the Unity Party, Ambassador Boyka, to ensure that his choice for the vice president be a young person who can join him in moving the country forward. We also acting at our convention. To decrease the tenure of the presidency to 4 years. And if he's interested in Liberia, it must start from him to ensure that we don't continue what was started. But we also made it clear that we are not interested in any vice presidency of Liberia. We made it clear, and we want to use this opportunity to say it to all the Liberians that we are not interested. But considering what we have done in the political affairs in Liberia, our party must have a leading role in that decision. No one party owns Liberia. No one party will ever be able to get everything in Liberia again. Gone are the days of the True Weak Party. We must realize that Liberia is owned by everybody, including every political party. So let me put to rest the fear of people that, oh, Bernard Ayew want to be vice president. That's not it. That I do not care to be. What I want is for the former vice president to pick a competent person that can assist him. And in the instance where he's not around, take the leadership of this country and move our country forward. Liberia deserves much better than what she has. And we're committed to fighting for Liberia. You know, when people, never in my lifetime have I seen the position of vice president being campaigned for. You know, I've never seen that. Where in the world do you campaign to be somebody vice president? You don't. But what is annoying is that when people allow this to continue, they lower the bar for the vice presidency has been lowered to the point where no real meaningful Liberian will want it. You know, so, and you know, again, decisions have to be made. And they must, and all, you know, all the people involved has to be a part of the decision making. Not one person or one group. Liberia is for everybody. No matter what tribe you come from, no matter what your social or economic status, you have a place in this process. But the process must be done, and we must ensure that the right person is selected to be the vice president of any group, whether it's Joseph Neiman Boyka, Alexander Cummings, T1 Gonglo, of any of those. They must tell the Liberian people now who are they carrying as a vice president. We deserve it. We're 7 months from election, and we still have not heard that. This decision is too crucial to be delayed anymore. So we hope that not only Alex Cummings, T1 Gonglo, but also Joseph Neiman Boyka, he has to make the decision, and we have to move forward. But I want the Liberian people to know, approximately 5 years ago, I came up and announced that I didn't have any more. I was not going to attest the presidency again. And there was rumors all around, oh, he's going to be vice president for Joe Boyka. He wants to be vice president. I announced at that point in time that I supported Joe Boyka, and I still do support him today. But we must remember that Liberia comes before any individual, and we must all be committed to Liberia first, and then our choice for the presidency and vice presidency. But let it be known that we have no desire to be vice president. But considering what we've done and where we stand in Liberia, we must have a say in it. And Henry, I want to say one thing before I leave. Oh, people talking, oh, we got the numbers. I want the world.
Now you understand what I'm saying? That the Papa said, Mr. Ure himself, it is not I that put it in his mouth. He said, anyone that JMB choose, he is willing to work with the person. And he went and come to get it normally. That he don't see why the reason why the people are campaigning for vice presidential candidate. It was numbly that the Omen was referring to. But look, you can keep your call coming out on 267-466-9119, 215-266-6509. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Now let's listen again to ADD.
I need to say this. This party, the political leader, Senator Kapi, the entire party, nobody against Charlie Brodsky. Nobody against Charlie. We want to take Charlie for welcome day, led by the political leader, Jacob Smith, Senator Kapi, if they need be. If we can sit down and Charlie can allow our big sister to fix things, we can take our people.
Now what you think, what you expect for ADD? When they had a meeting last night, ADD was mute. ADD was completely mute last night when they had a conference call. I was one of the person that was on the conference call. I was one of them that was on the conference call, but Ghana never knew. Because I had the intelligence. I soon normally sent a text that we'll be having meeting about this time. I was on that conference call line until all of them arrived. And when all of them had the meeting, Eddie could not say anything until when the senator from Lofa, numbly said that the madam had confided in her. That Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf had asked her for her to go as vice running mate to Mr. Cummings. I'm asking Mr. Lawrence. I'm asking her. What will you tell? What will you tell? Why will you tell the Brazilians? Why will you tell? What will be your message to the Basa people? It was just 2 weeks ago when you said to yourself that you and Musa Bete will not see eye to eye. That Musa Bete went to Grand Massa. The poor bull and Musa Bete. It is that same Musa Bete today that you dining and whining with. Do you think the Basa people will forgive you? Do you think the Basa people will forgive you? Keep your call coming out on 267 466 9119. Once more, 267 466 9119. Or you can keep your call coming out on 215 266 6509. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. I'm not against Nyamli. But Nyamli accept this request from Dao. If Nyamli accept this request from Dao, her political career is akbe. Her political career is done. And the Brazilian people will prove that to her come 2029. The Brazilian people, they will prove that to Madam Nyamli Kanga Lawrence. Not in the near future, but for now. Keep your call coming out on 267 466 9119. Once more, 267 466 9119. Or you can keep your call coming out on 215 266 6509. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Yeah. Yeah. What was the reason why you fought Musa Belete? What was the reason? What was the reason why you have to go fight Musa Belete? But Madam Nyamli Kanga Lawrence will explain that to the Brazilian people. You will have to explain that to the Basa people.
Hi, this is Edwin.
You will explain that to the Brazilian. You will explain that to your Basa people. You will explain that. Why you have to die with Musa Bete at last. You will explain that. You will explain that. Keep your call coming out on 215-266-6509. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-466-9119. Once more, 267. Kwara, what is your name and where are you calling from? You have to speak louder, please.
I said my name is Sekou Dugle calling from Kenya, Arizona.
I'm not getting you clear.
I said my name is Sekou Dugle.
Sekou Dugle, go ahead.
Arizona.
Go ahead, Mr. Dugle.
Okay, thank you. Well, I listened to you about Nyamli, but you're not seeing your reason. But I think for the sake of moving Liberia forward, we have to come together and make some decisions.
No, my brother, it's like you are sleeping, so we really cannot be able to take it because it's like you are sleeping or you are lying down. So
No, I'm not lying.
I will understand. It's like you don't want to speak out, like
No, no.
like your male voice. I need your male voice.
No, I'm speaking like a male voice.
Okay, speak now. Let the Lorenzo hear you.
Maybe you're not hearing me, but I'm speaking like a man, like you over there.
Okay. Now speak now.
I'm saying we have to decide how we can take our country to another level. Nyombi was in court and with Arizona Kume. And Joseph Wakai also left Nyombi and go to.
Koda coming to you. Hold on. Koda coming to you.
So very well in the studio that you know.
I know.
And then that Joseph Wakai choosing Jeremiah Kung with recommendation from Prince Johnson. You know that was not a good thing to see for our country. You know that very well.
Oh, that was not good thing to see for our country?
Yeah, we want somebody who can think about the future of Liberia and making the right judgment. Not looking at somebody who has sanction, recommending somebody to you.
But Jeremiah Kung having sanction?
Listen, I'm not talking about Jeremiah Kung. The recommendation from somewhere. We're looking at who's making the recommendation. It's very important. In America, you say you want job here. They will tell you bring 2 persons to say your recommendation is very important.
I agree.
If we're doing that, yeah, what we can do to our own country.
Okay.
So if the old man will know that he's a wise man, we're all talking about carrying war code to subdue the people that kill people in our country and people that stealing people taxpayer money. And then we go and listen to people who commit the hinder crime and recommend it to us. Recommendation pay a lot. So if the old man can make that kind of mistake, Nyombi not have no authority is to go somewhere that will make Liberia better. I'm not supporting ANC. I'm an ACO. I'm a party of ACO, but we have to decide for the country. That's better.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, Abraham, thank you so much.
According from 9090, you hold on. According from 1068. According from 9090, please mute your monitor, please.
Hello?
Can you mute your monitor, please? Okay, you according from 9090, you hold on. You according from 1068, you go ahead.
Yeah, Abraham.
You according from 1068, go ahead.
Yeah, Abraham, thank you for the topic this evening. I just want to say thank you for the topic. I'm so surprised how Liberia is going. If I think how Liberia is going, I have no trust in no politician in that place, especially in Nyombi.
Okay. Why?
Nyombi, when I say Nyombi, because number one, it's St. Ellen who told them to go and select Musa Belete to be chairman. Musa Belete disrespect them and treated them the way the party is going on. Then she, the same person who come to you again and tell you, say, look, go as vice president to Cummins. That is, if Nyombi does that, I have no respect for him.
Exactly. You just struck a very salient point. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's it.
Quite I'm coming to you. Just hold on. I'm coming to you.
To the Supreme Court, up to now you put in court. Then she come to you again and tell you to go and VP. Then you accept it. I will have no respect for her. Even in the house that she's talking, I would say these are all the people. Two, the next person is Daylan. Daylan went to the papier for blessing.
You got your blessing from the papi. You go in, you reach to this point, and you were there. You were with the papi threw up, and the papi decided to take somebody. And you people said you were supporting no matter who he take. Now because he did not take Yombly, you people going away. Going back to Ellis Coming who damaged your party. I will have no respect for both of them in the house.
Thank you.
And then this one go to Costa. Costa, I'm a follower of Costa. I love him. But if he listening, let him listen right now. He should not listen to the people who are trying to destroy his career. When you say God gets things for you, God prepares something for you. Do not rush for it. God has something for you in the future. Now, if you're running for it before time, you might fail. Then you wait for his time. 2029, we want to carry him. But if you think today you're going to let the Liberian people down, you think tomorrow we will support him, he will not get our support.
Thank you.
Just waiting for him. I just waiting for him to hear what he's going to say. I will tell my people that who have been following, I've been telling them to follow him, we all will go away from him.
Thank you.
Because this is Liberia we are fighting for. We are not fighting for our individuals.
Yeah.
I don't know the reason why they're so particular about the vice president. The person who is leading the ticket is one that has everything to do. The vice president is there to assist the person who leading the ticket.
Thank you.
You think Papi Bwaka doesn't know? He think he's stupid. He will just let Jeremiah Kunto run the whole show.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Let the people then try to see reason to go back to the Papi so we all can take the name man from over us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kota, what is your name and where are you calling her from? Kota, what is your name and where are you calling her from? Hello, Kota, what is your name and where are you calling her from? Kota, what is your name and where are you calling her from?
My name is Charles Barkley from Oklahoma.
Charles, go ahead.
You know, Ebi, I thought Liberians leadership would learn lesson up to now in our body politics. Yombly has a very, very bright political future in Liberia, but she has to be very careful. You see Jeremiah Sulonte, the former ambassador
to the United States
from Liberia. It was the same mistake Jeremiah Sulonte made today. He was too relevant in Liberia politics. He lost the ambassadorial job. He ran with Cummings.
Ambassador Sulonte lost for senatorial position as well in Grand Basso County, in Bon County. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his senatorial bid. He went John beyond Joel, thinking that the CDC would carry him as their candidate in Bon County after Joel left and won the election. They sidelined him up to today's day. Jeremiah Sulonte is nobody. He's broke in Liberia. You see, Nyobli has two opportunities left, but she got to know how to play it. And Nyobli decided to go with Cummings, they respected her so many times in our political sphere.
Talk again, my brother.
You understand me? Nyobli kept backing right now with the Unity Party and all of its support parties to go as the president pro tem in the Senate. That position is very strategic. And with another chance of an agreement that if anything happens to Bwakai and Jeremiah Sulonte is sent to the presidency, by law, the Constitution dictates that the president will appoint the VP will sent to the presidency, and that person will in return appoint their vice president to work along them to be able to end the tenure of the late or incapacitated president. If that happens, nobody could go as a VP.
While she's serving the Senate, while she will be serving the Senate as the Senate pro tempore,
she can still step down, you can still be appointed.
Yes,
you can step down
I agree
and
with
go
you.
as the VP.
I agree with you 100%.
And you understand me? And then, if that happens, Alexander Cummings' political career in Liberia is over. Cummings knows that.
Comey knows he messed up. 2014, when Comey came to Liberia, the first political mistake Comey made was to make a statement that he, Alexander B. Cummings, cannot go under anybody in Liberia as a vice presidential candidate. That was the first mistake Comey made. So it left no room for navigation. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't come into a place where you've never been before. You've been out of the country 52 years.
Mm-hmm.
52 years you've been gone. You work in the corporate where we agree. You got something you think you want to offer Liberia, we stay agreed. But you must first sit on the old mat.
Before you plant a new one.
To plant a new mat. And the diasporan ANC, you see, we in the diaspora, AB, we are Liberia's greatest problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying to you one more time. We in the diaspora, we are Liberia's greatest problem. We don't live in the country. Most of us in the diaspora don't even have investment in Liberia. We only love Liberia when we have political ambition. That's when you see people coming up, they love the country, and the country should go in this direction, but not taking into consideration those that live in Liberia, what is it do they really want? The diasporan ANC base and ANC Global misled Alexander Cummings. They made him to feel he's too superior over everybody in Liberia in politics. This is an environment you've never been in before. You've never played in this environment. You don't even know how it works. If Cummings had gone into the Senate race in 2020, DeLong would not be senator today. That space was open for Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
But he said no. He said no. Now, the CPP was formed. You see the Jeremiah Kun thing? Eddie? Cummings is the one that gave rise to Jeremiah Kun. Kun was never a discussion. When the CPP was formed, Cummings had agreed to go for VP. Nyomlikanga feelings would not be discussed today. Jeremiah Kun would not be discussed today.
Mm-hmm.
That ticket was going to be closed. The Liberian people would have already know what they are doing, and the whole election would have been over in a single round. The Liberian voter told the people, I don't care what you do. We, the people of Liberia, we want to carry what I want Cummings to. That's the ticket we want. But you come in, you say, no way, you're not going to do that. But you must give the Liberian people what you think. You know too much.
Mm-hmm.
You must give Liberian people what you think you can give them. We don't want that. If you don't believe me, 2017 election, Cummings came 5th place. 5th place. Now, the Liberty Party and the ALP are not putting forth presidential candidate. Automatically, the removal of the two parties for the presidential election have elevated Cummings to the 3rd place. You have election today, Cummings you can't tell. You have it tomorrow, Cummings you can't tell. You have it the day after tomorrow, Cummings you can't tell. Cummings got two obstacles in your way. George Weah and Joseph Boakai. If these two people don't leave the political scene, Cummings can't have no space. He can't elevate to the 1st place. So Cummings got one more chance. And maybe I want to listen to this and listen to it very well. Cummings got one more chance. And the only chance Cummings got right now to that presidency, we're all going with Joseph Boakai as a VP. It's for Cummings, it's for CDC to win the election 2023. If CDC wins, Boakai retire. Joey Atenu in 2029. Cummings will elevate to the 1st place. And y'all got to prevent that. Y'all got to prevent that. That's the game that's coming. If Boakai lose 23, Cummings elevate to 2nd place. When we Atenu ends 29, Cummings elevate to the 1st place. So he still got one more chance. Only if CDC wins. I'm giving you the analysis here for you to pay good attention. That's the game on ground right now.
Mm-hmm.
But to stop these things here, if you look at Liberia has stopped moving as a country. Liberia is not moving as a country. Nothing going in the country, Eddie. The economy is stagnated. There's nothing happening. No new investment. Nothing going on. You understand me? And then you say you got all this international connection. The vice president is not a weak person in Liberia based on your constitution. That person is the only individual that serves in the both branches of government. the executive branch and the legislative branch. They are the bridge between the executive and legislative. And it comes from the president office. It goes to the VP office first before it goes to the floor to the Senate. When it comes from the floor from the Senate, it goes to the VP office for review, and then from the VP office, it goes to the president office for approval. So you see the kind of importance and the kind of important role that individual play. But we don't have that right now.
Thank
so,
you.
Ebi,
Yeah.
between you and me, Nyombli, Delon, Costa, and Costa said made a mistake. You're young. You got many years ahead of you. You're just coming from school. What makes Costa even believe that he could go for VP in Liberia right now? He could be qualified, don't get me wrong, but Costa is not yet competent.
They don't know qualification is different from competency.
Can you understand me? He's not yet competent. Number two, Costa is too emotional. He does not know how to talk, when to talk,
and how to talk.
Can you understand me? And you will come and say something, you run away, you go back to apologize. That's a strong weakness in politics. And you came out to say, young men like you, that you can never accept any presidential appointment. You only can go for elected position. What qualifies you to make that kind of statement? When your political career is not even jump started yet.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So Costa, Delon, Nyombli, and the rest of the executive team of the Liberty Party, they got to sit down and look beyond 2023.
Okay.
Trust me, Nyombli has a future to start. Maybe her starting will be the president pro tem, and then she can move on. And Nyombli goal will come on this trip to accept that as a VP. Nobody will ever get her again for VP in Liberia. That was Anugwe.
Thank you.
So that's what I have to tell the Liberian people.
Thank you. Quora, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Quora, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
This is Ambassador Arnold from Minnesota.
Ambassador?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you say
Kutu Akwe from Minnesota.
Kutu Guai.
So I listened to your show, and I mean, thank you for the show, but I just want to kind of like sharpen a few contradictions from some of the callers, you know. Not getting any way to speak for Henry Costa, but yes, one thing, the Unity Party has yet again made another mistake. If we were talking about changing the kind of government we have in Liberia, Jeremiah Kun cannot be an option. So
why?
He cannot be. First of all,
why?
Let's look at who's Jeremiah Kun in this political dispensation. Okay. What have he served in Liberia?
Okay.
All right. I love the woman JMD, but he has made a great mistake again.
No, but you are saying that Jeremiah Kun Papa have made great mistake. What is the mistake that the woman have made? I just want for you to point out the mistake that the woman have made and be able to tell me why you classify that as a mistake.
Good question. Remember the last election, JMD picked someone from the house. Again, Emmanuel Nukwe. When the Liberian people felt that the government was corrupt and they needed a new change, looking at Joseph Yuma Bwaka as the face of the change, and then he took one of the same corrupt officials from the house and had it on the ticket again. Okay. That backlash led to his massive failure in the election.
Yeah.
Again, you've gone for one of the key person who has served on the Ways and Means Committee as co-chair in the very house that have been accused of corruption.
That who have been accused?
The entire house is accused of corruption.
Now when you say the entire house is accused of corruption,
the House of Representatives and Senate, they have been accused of corruption.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You and I know.
I agree with you that the entire house have been accused of massive corruption. I know that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know that. But that does not mean that every one of them in our house that they are corrupt.
Okay, and if you say that, I will remind you that Prince Johnson has a voice. Are you there? I will remind you that Prince Johnson had an interview where he pointed out specifically Jeremiah Kuhn. And I think everyone maybe listening to this show have heard that clip. Prince Johnson is outlining Jeremiah Kuhn as one of the corrupt officials. And more besides, if you point at Thomas Fowler, who is the Ways and Means Committee chair, has been corrupt, you cannot exempt Jeremiah Kuhn, who was the co-chair on the Ways and Means.
Okay.
All right. And to the issue of Henry Costa.
So then you are saying the entire house is corrupt. So you are saying, including Nyomli Kanga Lawrence, she was corrupted, right?
Well, that's something that we can look at that. Yes, I will tell you yes. Okay. That's true.
Okay,
it's true because she took the 30,000 as well. Okay, all right. Go ahead. I'm not even backing Nyomli as well. All of them sat over there in the house. They've been signing brown envelope since early time up to now. So she's not exempted if we talk about corruption.
Okay.
But where we want to direct our debate is JMB made a mistake. He had no reason taking anyone. If you needed my vote, here's what I would have done if I was JMB. Prince Johnson, in all aspects, he would have still supported the Unity Party. Because the deal is, Prince Johnson he's running for his life as well. Okay. He's running for re-election. Okay. Either way, whether Jeremiah Kuhn was picked or not, Prince Johnson already broke up with the CDC government.
I agree.
So he would not have gone back to the CDC.
Okay.
The game was easy. So Jeremiah Kuhn was just a lucky ticket business. Let's try our luck and see if JMB will pick you.
Okay.
All right. But they would have played this game very, very well by not picking Jeremiah Kuhn. Because the attachment to Prince Johnson as well has brought a huge backlash.
No.
This Prince Johnson attachment has brought a huge backlash.
Okay.
So I'm just sorry that the Unity Party, I think I wrote on my page the other day, some of them, they are behaving arrogant still by trying to mug at other people that brought JMB to the riverside before crossing this short river. There's still a longer river ahead of JMB.
Okay.
All right. And one of the mistakes he made again is by not reaching out to the allies before making the final decision. In my mind, I do. Hold on.
You cannot say that. That is not true.
I can tell you why.
But that is not true. That is not true.
I can tell you why.
But that is not true. That is not true.
Let's understand one another. I can tell you why.
But that is not true until you can be able to agree.
I can tell you why.
Until you can be able to agree that is not true. Until you can
but
be able to agree.
I got my reason.
But until you can be able to agree that is not true.
Okay, why is not true? Make me understand.
It is not true because Nyomli released that press statement on the 25th. On the 25th, and the appointment was on the 28th. So how can you tell me that Nyomli was not informed?
Okay, so let me.
Kora, I'm coming to you. Just hold on. I'm coming to you. Okay. Kora, go ahead. You that calling on 10:29. Go ahead.
Hey bro, AB, how you doing? This week, I've P calling from South Dakota. I joined the conversation from South Dakota. You know me. The thing I hate about the politics and things is the hypocrisy. You know, when Prince Johnson is on the other side, you know, they won't say nothing worse about him. They will heal him. They will say Daisy's a good man. But when he's on the other side, they will say, oh, he's a warlord. He did. When Prince Johnson raised Jovia hand,
you are not warlord.
Nobody knew say he was a war criminal. He was a murderer. The whole country. The year for CDC, they were praising Prince Johnson. He was the best thing that ever happened in Liberia. But today, we know Prince Johnson is a warlord. Prince Johnson said it on spoon. He's not, nobody going to threaten him anymore. He's willing to face the war crime court and whatever court that they bring it to Liberia. He's tired of acting like poor people, not scared that he's not the only person that fought the war. There are so many people that fought the war. And he wasn't the originator of the war. The Jezebel over there, what you call Madam Ellen Johnson today, she was the major instrumentality in the whole year. And Prince Johnson is not going to have vice president to Joseph Yuma Baka. It's the one that is going. So why are you making that Prince Johnson man Sonny an issue? You might not put us to people, and they don't want Jeremiah Poon, they will move from here. Joseph Waka, they will not support him. But if there is a great choice, you can't do nothing about it.
Thank you, my brother.
I hate the hypocrisy when Prince Johnson supporting the government, then he's the injured, he's the how you call it. But when Prince Johnson not in your kitchen, that he's the devil, he's the dad, he's the day. If the Liberian people want JMP and Jeremiah Poon, nobody can cheat it.
Thank you. Thank you. Now take a next caller. Yeah, caller on the line. The calling for 8110. Go ahead. Caller.
Yeah,
yes.
Sorry, I had to come back because I am so pissed with the caller that called before this young man. You know, when the people don't have information, it's better they be quiet than to lie. Consultation was done. These guys were aware. One day, young people to come up with a press statement
on the 25th.
Yeah, on the 25th. 3 days to the program. Say she didn't know. Say they didn't know. You know, these people, they are so deceitful. And that the caller who just left the line said, if Prince Johnson is on the side, then he's not a killer. Is it not the thing coming who are running behind Prince Johnson overnight for whom to be his running mate?
Leave it.
Is it not ANC? Why are they so deceptive? You know what? No, ANC is no different from CDC.
Thank you. Thank you.
They are just the replica of CDC. And Kobe will not prosecute. Maybe just give me 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
Reason why, let me tell the people today, the reason why Ellen is afraid of VP Boycott, then people come up and say he was not qualified, he's not fit to lead. That's a diabolical lie. Ellen, your go follow her speeches. She said in one of the State of the Nation address that you never work with such an honest public servant in her own. And she said that this is a man who is not compromised. When he says anything, he's stuck to it. Why you think Ellen so angry that she doesn't want a man to be? Because of his principality and his principle that he stand by. Any man or person who does not live by principle, you are not fit to lead. Like you flip-flopping. Every second like Dillon, they're flip-flopping. Nobody, they're flip-flopping. They're not leaders. Leaders don't flip-flop. Leaders stand firm to what he or she believes in. I'm so disappointed in Nella Dillon. No, listen. The reason I got to lose respect for people. I supported him with all of my resources and effort, but today I hold respect for him and nobody.
Thank you.
Where they want to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Okada, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Okada, what is her name and where are you calling her from?
Yeah, hello, Evie. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You are our last caller.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that opportunity. Thank you so kindly.
Okay.
Yeah, the issue with Darrell Dillon and Johnson is just a very message.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
No, you that calling from 9518. You go ahead.
Okay. It's a Liberian message, the former mob. For AD Darrell Dillon, who benefited immensely for the Liberian people. The 2020 elections that led him to that position he is today. For Yombi, whoever knew Yombi before, she been in the Senate there before. Nobody ever knew Yombi. If Yombi ever existed on planet Earth, nobody knew her. Until when John got took over. If I can lie, the caller will even call and some of them will say that truth. Nobody knew Yombi. They were two advocates that Liberian people are doing abroad, all over you guys are doing. Make people to know Yombi, make them relevant today. But Yombi been in the Senate for a very long time.
Okay.
Nobody knew her. Then that she was bringing herself closer to JMD, and in the first place, JMD actually did not promise Yombi. She was so desperate for this thing. My brother, imagine when you are desperate for something and you are not telling that person that I need that position. And that person come up with that position and say, okay, I'm picking somebody else. and did not give it to you, you can go almost crazy about what happening to her. She was so desperate. And JFP is not a cause. The cause actually came from Musa Ability. She and Gerald brought Musa Ability in their party, and the issue started from there. The old man waited up to. That's just the last one until before it picked Jacob as a running mate.
Okay, thank you.
You see that? But he is not looking at all that.
Thank you.
Now they are over there shaping blame on JMB. JMB is saying you're ungrateful. They all you want. For Costa is ungrateful. He's actually been ungrateful to the old man.
Thank you.
Costa, everybody, you AV over there, we have been preaching for Costa to go as senator. As senator to go in on Sister Joseph. So get one of these guys out of that building. Our focus is job here. Costa, let's go for Sir Joseph. He said, no, you don't want to go. Everything you have been done, his daughter has Princess Costa soon to be senator. All that talk has gone down.
All
right. They are attacking everybody.
Okay.
They are ungrateful. They are spoiling a political picture.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you for that.
Thank you. My sister, go ahead. You that are calling from 5479, go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm calling from Ohio.
Go ahead, my sister.
Well, I'm calling to just the noise that been going on since JMB did his vice presidential pick. It's just so ridiculous. People going ahead, calling these people that have been with JMB for almost 5 years, agent in, this, that. The thing, like the other one said, the hypocrisy of it all is very, very crazy. Everybody like calling her names, calling these people their names and stuff, acting like they don't have feelings. You don't tell a person how to react when they are hurt. That's number one. And when they're in their shoes, they're not telling me, oh, they're going to be like, oh, it's nothing. It's all gravy or something. You've been with this man. Her party and all got into problem for this same JMB supporting thing. What do you think? How do you think she's going to feel? And I don't think the whole thing about, JMB did not promise her to be vice president. BS. He did not promise her. But if you're working with someone and the person is qualified enough and that person, that position open, you don't think that person will want to serve in that position? They should tell you, or you should promise them first. That's not how it works. And they get for sake of country. Which one of them over there that said, they'll be supporting JMB, they're working with him, the same way how these people are working with him, and something that happened, they will not be mad, and they will say, for sake of country. Anybody will be upset. So instead of them coming with a unifying tune, talking to these people that, they were doing it for their own interest, they were doing this for their dad, they were doing it for their JMB, so were doing it for his own interest. JMB want to win like president, something so much, why he picked Jeremiah Kuhn. What's so special about Jeremiah Kuhn? Nima Kande alone cannot make JMB become president in Liberia. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
Nima Kande vote is going to be split.
Okay.
JMB, where he need Prince Johnson cannot get all the Nima Kande vote of JMB. The thing why these people are upset, say all you want about Costa. I didn't want Costa to be VP. I was turning on Newbly. But say all you want about Costa. Costa being a strong supporter behind JMB. If you don't want him, I said my reason why I did not want him. I said that his temperament, he's not ready for that position. He may be qualified, but his temperament and his way of talking, he's not ready yet. He need to work on that. Okay? But calling it agent and stuff, and selfish, this, that is very, 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 very ungrateful for them to be doing. Okay. If you believe whatever position they got that going on, because they haven't come up with a statement yet, I don't feel good about it. I don't think she should go with Alexander Cummings. But if she sees that that's the way to redeem her party, who am I to question her? So for them to be talking about they did, I feel something they don't with my money. I said, yeah, you support Dylan. Everybody support Dylan. CPP made Dylan win. It wasn't no one party.
Okay. So
why should you hold that over and you made Dylan win? Because whatever the ANC people didn't come out to, they said they voted for Dylan because they wanted him to support Cummings. Okay. Then UP2 come here and say, they support Dylan because they wanted him to support Boakai. You cannot do that. They need to stop that. These people are upset. If they were upset, they had the right to be in the only reason some of them said they were upset not because they didn't get picked. They were upset because of the choice that was made.
Okay.
Jeremiah Kun is aligning with Prince Johnson, playing burn people, and you been going preaching against all of that. So now they align with Prince Johnson. Jeremiah Kun, Prince Johnson got control over Jeremiah Kun. That's the play. The whole thing line. So why are they making it seem that something wrong with that? I can't be preaching this man is bad. We should bring work economic crime code, and you go pick the person that working with that person. What kind of message we carry out there next?
Okay, thank you. Kora, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Abraham, this is Ambassador. I'm back. You cut me off. I just wanted to mention a few things about Henry Costa. I'm leaving your JLB. I'm going to Henry Costa.
Ambassador,
okay?
you hold on. You Ambassador, you hold on. I have a caller here from 1950. Caller, go ahead.
Thank you, Brother AB. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing quite okay.
Thank you for the show, and this is a beautiful, beautiful topic you guys are discussing tonight. I want to go straight to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. This is Pastor Sandra Johnson from Philadelphia.
Pastor Sandra, go
ahead. Ellen's strategy here is not a 2023 Ellen thinking that Alexander Cummings is going to be a president, but she's trying to mesh the people mind. Mess with Liberian people mind, because you and I know the more you create chaos between the opposition, the more just we have edge over the whole party for the whole elections. Where was Ellen Johnson Sirleaf if she really wanted CPP to unite Alexander Cummings and American Lawrence when they were full political party and they have their split? Where was her? When they asked her, when you were playing her tape, she said she's no more in the politics. Okay? But now, because GMB is not among the 4 people, because her target is GMB. Her number 1 target is GMB. And she knows she playing her calculation very, very well. She knows if GMB not win this 2023, it's then very, very slim chance that it will ever run again. And 2029, so we are not going to run any longer. And like this person that called before, the 2 people, that person were on point. 2029, let me say, Alexander Cummings will win. He will run and win. Because at that time, GMB will not run. So she's trying to make sure that GMB not win this 2023. That's all she coming in with this unity between Cummings and Kanga Lawrence.
Thank
because you. They were, 4 people, because her target is GMB. This is all the strategy she playing. And number 1 strategy playing is AB.
Thank you.
I think for the show.
Thank you. According from 2675, go ahead.
Okay, AB, I want to, right some wrongs about some of the callers regarding Henry Costa.
Mm-hmm.
So Henry is a very fine gentleman, and I don't think Henry is going to be able to support such a ticket. I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm saying it based on principles. In the past, we've been hearing this guy preaching about impunity, war crime court, economic crime court, to look and see him coming back to support a ticket that has somebody attached to it, a Prince Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, kind of like attachment. I don't think Henry Costa is going to be comfortable to support such a ticket. That's where I came from when I said JB made a mistake. There are so many good Nemadians that would have been picked, apart from Jeremiah Kun. You got Tiawan Gonglo. You got Edith Gonglo. You got other people, Lema Bowie, But the mistake has been made already. Quickly to conclude, this thing is going to be crazy and hard for the Unity Party. Because JMB did not have this thing done very well to talk to his partners that brought him this far. So it's going to be a tough thing for the Unity Party. Trust me.
Thank you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling out from? You are our last caller.
So it's going to be a tough thing.
Yeah. If you don't lower your receiver, then I will just cut you off.
Every don't argue with your ally now. Baby, you know what? Somebody I don't want to call. But the lady that just called, let me just say something to her. When people are aggravated, people go after talking to them. When VP Walker made a pick, he went 3 times to Grand Bassa County. What do you think that he went there for? He went to speak with Nyombli. And listen, let me make something clear to her. Nyombli had political crisis in her party. How in the world father will be picked who has a political crisis? You have been expelled by your party. And you have serious cases at the Supreme Court. Jefferson Koji had a lot of case on you waiting. All this trap was set up. You think Walker was not wise enough to know exactly the game plan? Ellen was the one who was orchestrating all of these things. Because she knows Walker have outpassed all of the trap, then she not coming in. And now she knows the Cummings and Nyombli supposed to be friends. That's the hypocrisy. Nobody, let's be honest with you. Everybody, these guys may ought to understand they were in the interest of Liberia, maybe, but not knowing they were in their own interest. Because if you say you're in the interest of Liberia, just because you did not being paid, you wasn't paid, does that mean you will go against the interest of the 5 million people? Just because of the vice presidential pick that was denied. What's that?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Then stop being hypocritical here.
Thank you. Yeah, folks, that I would like to leave you all to the Madam Ellen Johnson Talk Show. Here we discuss truth. We discuss truth. Nothing else but the truth. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more calls. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more calls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more calls. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more calls. I'm sorry that we are not taking any more calls. I'm sorry. Let me say thank you very much for everyone who tuned in to the Madam Ellen Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. It is not because we hate Nyombli or we hate Abraham Darrell DeLong or we even hate Mr. Alexander B. Cummings. All those gentlemen and gentle guys, they are future leaders of our country, Liberia. But it is the truth. It is the truth that we bring to the Liberian people. So, see you. Bye-bye. Before I go, let me recognize few individuals who have been tuning in to the Madam Ellen Talk Show. Brahman Fuller, all the way for Uganda. I want to tell you thank you, son. Thank you. I'm very much proud of you for the massive step that you are taking towards your study. I'm very, very much proud of you. Let me say thank you to Solomon Sako. And I wanted to draw down the curtain of the Madam Ellen Talk Show. Bye-bye for now.